Today's Spotlight on Naperville is brought to you in part by the following sponsors. Welcome back to Spotlight on Naperville. I'm Nancy Wearsome, and we're going to turn our attention now to Little Friends, and you are all our friends, so we're delighted to see you. Christy Landorf is the CEO and president, so welcome back to you, Christy.
Thank you. It's nice to be here again.
Camille Smith is Vice President of School Programs. Very important. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
And you're welcome. And Renee Miklasek is Manager of Special Events and Volunteers. Another big job, especially this time of year, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. But I want to start, Christy, with just a little refresher for all of us about the mission of Little Friends.
Absolutely. The mission of Little Friends is to support adults and children with autism and other developmental disabilities to live, work, and access and be a part of their communities. And we do that across 11 different programs for more than 800 individuals every year.
Wow, that is a lot of programs.
It is.
And a lot of people, right?
It is. It's a significant endeavor in terms of staff and clients.
Yes, and Camille, I was going to ask you a little bit about, how important Little Friends is for our community.
We feel that being a part of the Naperville community allows us to enter into a partnership with the community. The Naperville community has been very supportive of us being able to take our students into the community to practice skills in a real-time setting, whether it's learning how to wait in line or order something or use their math skills to pay. The community has been very warm and receptive and entered into a true partnership with us.
Well, and you are so easy to enter partnerships with. You're all so warm yourselves, so that's wonderful. Now, I saw you out last weekend and you had matching winter coats on, so tell us about that.
We were very grateful to be included in the first Naperville Marathon, and we wanted our runners to be able to find us quickly. So we came up with these jackets that are kind of hard to miss. You'll see them again out at the parade.
And done by the print shop, right?
Done by our Color Burst screen printing, which is in-house for the agency and employs people with developmental disabilities.
I think that is so great that you're doing that. So, well, Renee, you have a lot of events going on. This is your busy time of year, right?
It's always a busy time of year.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Are very busy.
So let's talk about the Parade of Lights.
Certainly. The Parade of Lights will take place this year on Sunday, December 1st, in downtown Naperville. We're going to step off at 5 o'clock, which is a little later than we have done in the past. But we're going to step off from the corner of Water Street and Main Street, right kitty corner from the Walgreens, and we're going to continue on down right through the heart of downtown and finish up at Naper School.
Fun.
The parade this year is much larger than it has been the last several years. We have almost doubled in size. Where we used to have 30, 32 units, we are quickly approaching 60.
Wow, so that is big, and many of them are lit up.
Yes,
most
absolutely.
of them have lights on.
That's one of the criteria to participate in the parade. It's the Little Friends Parade of Lights, so we want to see you lit up.
Oh, I love that. That is fantastic. And you also have a cookbook.
We do. Downtown Naperville, Dishes and Delights, and Little Friends is very lucky to have such a wonderful partner in the Downtown Naperville Alliance. This was actually their brainchild. Katie Wood tells a wonderful story about cooking baked beans for her son's graduation party, and why couldn't we do this with all the business owners in Downtown Naperville? So that's what she did. And her staff worked very diligently on this throughout the entire fall season, and it's on sale at a number of downtown Naperville establishments. It's also available at Little Friends, at Serendipity, our resale shop, and on our website. But you can stop in at just about any downtown Naperville establishment and pick one of these up. It's $20, and net proceeds are going to benefit Little Friends.
And I heard that there's some people will recognize have recipes in there.
Absolutely. It's a Naperville Notables cookbook.
Uh-huh. Oh, that is such a great idea, and it's so colorful, too.
It is. It's beautiful.
I love it.
It is a beautiful book.
Yes. Okay. Well, that is very, very nice. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the other ways you have to give through Little Friends.
Absolutely. This time of year, of course, many merchants are participating in the Giving Tree program, which is an opportunity to take a tag off a tree and give a gift to a person in need, somebody we support. For many of our families, this is all they are going to have for Christmas, is what comes off of those tree tags. There are also Adopt a Family, Adopt a Home. Our homes that are integrated throughout the Naperville community, they like to be decorated too. Sometimes that's outside the scope of our means, so we have many local groups that adopt a home and put up Christmas lights and decorations outside, and we really appreciate that.
So some of the homes where some of your residents are living?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, well, see, and I think a lot of people don't even know that that's a need.
That's true. We have more than 25 homes in the Naperville community alone, fully integrated into neighborhoods, and we like to decorate too.
Well,
so
sure.
That's
Everyone
an option
likes to
for
have
folks.
some decorations. So, and Camille, what do you think is most important about the giving tree?
The Giving Tree has a significant positive impact on our families. Many of our families are in crisis. Having a child with some significant special needs, in addition to being in crisis, whether that's financial or emotional crisis, is something that we can't begin to imagine what that must be like. A family in crisis is often in survival mode. And it could be a family dealing with putting food on the table, getting and maintaining a job while caring for a child who has some significant behavioral and communication challenges. We have a family who is a single mother of 4 children, and she recently took in her sister who was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. So this woman is caring for her children, her sister. One of the children is one of our students who has some very significant challenges. So she really is trying to maintain life systems in terms of putting food on the table. I am in a very unique position to get the whole 360 view of significant needs that are being met by donors and sponsors such as Casey's Foods, First Community, BP America, Aurelia's Pizza, who very generously sponsor our Giving Tree program. Without those donors and the support of the community, this family would not experience a Christmas that we would think of as being a lovely Christmas. So we appreciate that support.
Beautiful way to end this segment. We want everyone to participate in the Giving Tree and come down for the Parade of Lights
Absolutely.
Sunday, September 1st. And thanks for the great work you're doing in town.
Thanks for having us.
We so appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take a very brief pause. When we come back, more Spotlight on Naperville, so stay with us.